Welcome to PAB 2011.
So our stories deserve to be told, but more importantly, since we're all just going to die in the end anyway, our stories deserve to be bold, because life is better when we take bold steps. And what usually stands between us and the bold stories that we wish we were living is fear. So I did a bit of reading, and I'm going to share it with you. Well, Joyce covered a lot of it this morning, but we may all call it different things, but we all feel fear. And the difference between us is that some of us push through our fears, and the rest of us wait and hope the fear will go away. And it turns out fear doesn't just go away by itself. The only way to get rid of a fear is to face it and push through it and take bold steps. But there's good news, because we're not actually afraid of the things we're afraid of. And we're not even afraid of those scary worst-case scenarios that we imagine. All we're afraid of is that if we confront a fear, or it confronts us, we'll wind up in some situation we can't handle. But the good news is we can handle it, and we will handle it, because we'll have no choice. And the really good news is that a part of us, whatever happens, and maybe a huge part of us, is going to feel a lot better because we faced that fear. Because the truth of the matter is, in the long run, pushing through fear actually feels a lot better than living with dread and fear and regrets. So I thought I would inspire us all with some bold steps being taken by people right here in this room. So I sent out a request for bold steps recently taken or planned. And I knew, you're overachievers. So I had high hopes. I was actually thinking of, skydiving and professional accomplishments. But as it turns out, you're much more courageous than I thought. So the stories that you shared, a lot of the stories that came in were intimate and humbling and inspiring and very personal and very generously told. And so unfortunately, those stories do deserve to be told, but not by me. So what I would like to do is just give a tiny little glimpse of 10 of the stories, of the bold steps taken by you in this room. And I have to read them so I don't really mess up. Tom Merritt gambled safety and certainty for challenge and growth. John Meadows is tackling high school demons. Vivian Vasquez took on years of academic snubbing to shift power, disrupt long-standing dominance, and score full professorship. Bob Ledrew is facing himself. Jennifer Johnston is taking a chance to put her own health first. Daniela Rossi told me, "I stutter, so every time I speak, it's an act of courage." Neil Gorman let go of love. Dave Broadbeck plans to make history at Algoma University. Maureen Blasky is standing up to her fears about being judged. And Mark Blevis is setting his babies free. John Shedd said, "Ships are safe in harbor, but that's not what ships are built for. Life is better when we take bold steps, so let's take lots." Thank you.